As a business owner, I don't think you need to get buried in the details of Topic 842, which is the new leasing standard. There are a couple of things, though, that I do think you should know about. And really, the gist of it is that under the new standard, all leases will generate assets and liabilities on the balance sheet. So historically, operating leases, think things like you rent, didn't generate an asset and a liability. Going forward, the new standard is going to change that. Now, over time, the financial impact of a lease is going to be the same for the company. But because of the new standard, there will be an array of impacts that need to be considered in the short term, like debt covenants that might need to change, budgets, forecasting, it's going to look different, year-over-year reporting, especially as you consider old to new, and then stakeholder communications. Look, it's a change. Should we let them know? It's really technical in nature for this kind of like transition, and I don't think it makes sense to get spun up on how to do the transition piece. Now, accounting for leases going forward totally makes sense. But because it's a one-time event, I think just getting on the standard is where the big lift is. As a business owner, you also need to be aware of what you do and don't need to disclose. Look, public companies have been through this already, so you might be tempted to just grab one of those disclosures. I wouldn't advise it. There are different reporting requirements for a public entity versus a private entity. And in closing, really, in short, the sooner you get on this, the better, right? It's a lot easier to have proactive discussions with bankers, lenders, stakeholders, rather than an after the fact or after the year's closed out conversation.